What's up everyone, Diego here, and welcome to Tech Unafraid, where we fear no tech. As the engineer in the family, I get this question from time to time about laptop replacements or device consolidation. If you're here, you probably want to hear about using an iPad as a laptop and if that'll work for you. And I'm gonna answer that over the next 5 points. So let's dive in. First of all, I'll lead with the utility aspect. This is a pretty strong point when it comes to tablets as laptop replacements. The iPad nowadays support things like the Magic Keyboard, where you have a fully functional keyboard and mouse or trackpad, as well as a cover, which makes this a very versatile device, but powerful when it comes to the usability. With the keyboard, you can quickly type up notes, documents, or do handwritten notes if you have the pencil. And you can also quickly traverse through the apps using your mouse as well as your fingers. Sure, the touchscreen laptops have been around for a long time, but it's no coincidence that they've never really made its way into every consumer's house on the market. Being able to quickly go from the laptop to the tablet is still one of the most exciting aspects of using an iPad today. Plus, you have an infinite amount of cases that you can purchase for it, just like this very one right here that I got from our friends over at Nomad. They make some cool leather goods for Apple and Android devices, so be sure to check them out. I'm gonna leave a link right in the description for you. The next point I want to talk about is actually processing power. Sure, you can get laptops with the latest Intel, AMD, or even the Apple ones with the latest M1 chips on the market. But the latest iPad Pro versions with the M1 chip on them are insanely fast. They're not just powerhouses when it comes to processing power, they're also fast on how quickly you can update your apps, edit videos, images, play games, and simply just go from editing a 4K recorded video to playing a graphics heavy game or writing emails or documents in a blink of an eye. These are things that entry-level and middle-of-the-road laptops tend to struggle with or not even support. You can do all of that and more on the iPad Pro, which packs an 8-core CPU, 8-core GPU, and 16-core neural engine for those who really appreciate blazing fast machine learning capabilities. Now, multitasking can mean different things when running different things for different people. I see it as running some things in parallel or even on the background, and the iPad nowadays does that pretty good. While it really excels on doing things in parallel, it also does a good job in running things asynchronous. On the iPad, you can run your music on the background with your work email on one side and your text messages on the other, or you can watch your course while you take handwritten notes at the same time on the other half of the screen. There's a good amount of options and different abilities provided by these devices when they're used for the right tasks. If you're running the latest iPad OS, you're gonna see these 3 dots at the top where you can just easily tap it for a seamless multitasking experience. Again, I'm a big note taker, so I really enjoy the fact that I can take notes seamless right on the side if I'm on a meeting or just taking a course online. I believe the iPad really shines on this aspect when compared to just regular laptops. Fourth point for me though, and this is a pretty big one for all those of you who enjoy taking and editing pictures and videos right on your iPad. The display and camera capabilities provided on the iPad as opposed to a laptop is really second to none. The Liquid Retina display is hands down one of the most color accurate and brightest displays you will ever use it, I guarantee it. Not only you get amazing color fidelity there, but consuming content on this is a game changer when watching 4K videos or movies. Most laptops today, with the exception of a select few, maybe in the gaming realm, will provide you a typical 1920 by 1080 resolution display, maybe 60 Hz or something like that. Playing games, watching videos, doing image editing, and much more has taken a different direction when it comes to doing it on the iPad. Being able to have 120 Hz refresh rate on the iPad Pro with like 1000 nits of full screen brightness and more in an extremely portable device and cost effective at that, it's a pretty good deal for me. All of you content creators out there who want to ditch the good old laptop and jump on this device, you should consider doing so. When you start getting into the cameras provided by the iPad Pro, for example, or even the Air, you can really see the benefits of having these devices, especially if you're interacting with people in the Apple ecosystem. The typical laptop camera most of the time does not even come close to the camera spec into the latest iterations of the iPad and iPad Pro. I see that a lot of people, especially content creators, take good advantage of them, even on a professional field. My wife is a nurse practitioner and she would have to bring her phone to take shots of patients and then import the photos into her medical software, which was on her laptop, so that she could, document everything. Now she uses the better cameras on the iPad Pro and the images are instantly populated into the software, eliminating any downtime of transferring things across multiple devices or even having to use multiple devices altogether. Not every use case is the same, but if you're looking for a portable, versatile machine that can really excel at your day-to-day activities such as planning, browsing, composing, or even some level of programming and media editing, then you can surely replace your laptop with one of the latest iPads. However, I think that there is a certain population that would not be able to make this full switch. If you have to run like a certain IDE for your development needs, or install certain libraries and run services locally, or compile certain repos, they're pretty heavy, you probably wouldn't be able to do it. Or if you're someone who just heavily relies on plugins for music and video editing, that option right there is sometimes even non-existing on the iPad. They're very limited. But if you're into getting things done and being productive on a versatile, easy to use device, then you can probably use this as your laptop, kind of, single device, if you will. Check out this video right here to see if the new Samsung Tab S8 Ultra is even more of what you would expect from a powerful tablet that could replace your laptop. If you've enjoyed the video, please don't forget to like it, share it, comment, consider subscribing if you will. It really helps the channel. This wraps this one up and I'll catch you guys on the next one. See ya.